Welcome back, welcome back, welcome back. It's Monday. Welcome back, first grade. If you are in Miss Finney's class or you're in Miss Kelly's class, then you are in the right spot because it's time for math. Let's get right into our materials for today. Okay, first grade, our materials are a little bit different today. The materials that you guys will need: a piece of paper, a pencil, and your brain, of course. But some of you are like, wait, Miss Finney, there's something on the screen and it says 20 things. Well, I have a challenge for you all. In just a moment, I'm going to have you pause the video so that you can go in your house and find 20 things. Now let me give you a little bit more detail. You can go in your house and find 20 pens. You can go find 20 spoons, maybe even 20 fruit snacks, or 20 apples, or oranges, or maybe even 20 avocados. Friends, it's okay if you can't find all of the same thing. Like Miss Finney couldn't find 20 spoons in my apartment, so I got some spoons and I got some pens. I just know that I need 20 things. So right now, first grade, I want you to pause the video and I want you to go look for 20 things. All right, first grade, go ahead and pause. Once you have your stuff, go ahead and hit that play button again. Okay, first grade, now that you're back and you have all of your 20 things, your piece of paper, pencil, and your brain, let's get started into our learning for today. Today, you guys are going to use addition to count on and find an unknown part. Oh man, are you guys ready to get started? Okay, let's get started. Okay, friends, we're going to get started now that you're ready. You said that you were super ready for math today, so let's do it. I have a number sentence at the bottom, and I have a blank number bond. I'm going to show you a couple ways how you can solve this addition problem. Are you guys ready? Okay, first grade, before I show you the first way that I can solve my problem, I'm going to show you what I'm using. For this first example, I'm using a spoon from my kitchen to help me solve my math problem. Are you guys ready to see how I use my spoons to help me solve? Okay, let's take a look. Okay, so like I said, this first problem, I'm going to show you how I use just something around my house to show you how I can solve my problem. Now, I'm going to take a look at my problem right here. I have 8 equals 2 plus, Well, I'm going to start by labeling my number sentence because that helps me be able to know what I'm doing in my problem. I know that the 8 is my whole, that's the most I have. 2 is a part, and like I said, today we're finding that unknown part. Okay, it's the part you've all been waiting for. How Miss Finney's going to use these spoons to help me solve my problem. Now, because my whole is 8, I can use my spoons to help me out. Let's count to see if I have 8 spoons. Count with me loud and proud. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. I have 8 spoons. Now, I'm going to split this into 2 parts. Well, do I know my 2 parts? No. I know one of my parts, which is 2. So using my spoons, I'm going to put 2 spoons all by themselves, and then I'll leave the other spoons just the way they are. Okay, let me get that fixed for you. Okay, first grade, as you can see, Miss Finney put 2 of her spoons here. That's one of my parts. This right here is my other part. Altogether, there's 8 spoons. To figure out my unknown part or my missing piece, all I have to do is count up how many spoons I have here. Can you all count with me to see what my missing part's gonna be? Okay, let's count together. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. So what's our missing piece? 6? Whew! You're telling me that 2 spoons plus 6 spoons equals 8 spoons. If I put 2 of those spoons together with 6 of them, if I mush those 2 together and add them up, I do have 8 spoons. Are you guys ready to see another way you can solve your problem? Okay, first grade. The other way that you can solve your problem, you already know what it is because you've done it so many times in class. The other way is called counting on. We can put our smaller part in our head and we can count on to our whole. So I'm going to put the 2 in my head and count on to my whole, which is 8. 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. I see that I have 6 fingers up, just like I had 6 spoons. So that tells me that my other part, or my unknown part, that missing piece I didn't know, is 6. I can write that in my number sentence right here. Ooh, 8 equals 2 plus 6. I can also do that in my number bond. I know my whole was 8. One of my parts was 2. That missing part that I didn't know was 6. I'm not forgetting to put my labels on my number bond because that's going to help my brain know what I have, what I'm looking for. Are you all ready to see one more example? Okay, let's get right into our next example. Okay, first grade, I'm back with another example problem. Now, I showed you 2 ways on that last slide. I showed you how you could count on, and I also showed you how you could use some of the things that you find in your house. So, I'm going to show you one more example, and then you're going to get a chance to practice on your own. Are you ready to see our first example? Okay, let's get right into it. Okay, friends, my number sentence says 3 plus equals 10. Okay, the very first thing I'm going to start with is labeling my number sentence because that helps me so much. I know my 3 is a part. I'm looking for a missing part, and I have a whole of 10. So the part that I know is 3, and the whole that I have is 10. I have to figure out what that missing part is. Are you all ready to see how I use my spoons to help me out? Okay, I started with my whole. I have 10 spoons up on my chart because 10 is my whole. I don't have any more than 10 spoons, I only have 10. Okay, let's count to make sure I have 10 spoons. Count with me loud and proud. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. I have 10 spoons. Now it's time for me to break those spoons into 2 parts. I'm going to break it up so that I have 3 on one side, and then the rest of my spoons will be on the other side, and then I'll be able to figure out what that other part is. Are you all ready to see? Okay, let me fix my spoons. Whoa, take a look at those spoons. I put 3 over here because that's one part, and this is my other part. Do I know how many spoons I have there yet? No, because I need you to help me count those spoons. Are you guys ready to count? Okay, let's see what that missing piece is. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. What is that missing part? 7. 3 plus 7 equals 10. That's how we can use those spoons to help us solve. Those spoons, so helpful. Now, I told you how you can use that strategy of finding anything in your house to help you, add some numbers. Now, I wonder if you guys can help me with that other strategy. That other strategy, remember, was counting on. Do you all think you can help me count on? Okay, we're going to put the 3 in our head, and we're going to count on to our whole, which is 10. Let's put that 3 in our head. Count with me loud and proud. 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. How many fingers am I holding up? 7. So counting on, I found that my missing part was 7. And using some things that I found around my house, I also found that my missing part was 7. Let's take a closer look at our number bond and our number sentence on the screen. Okay, let's take a look at our screen. We have a number sentence here. It says 3 plus equals 10. Well, counting on and using our spoons, we found that missing part was 7. So I wrote 7 in my number sentence. Don't forget when you write your number sentence to put your labels underneath. We know our whole was, what was our whole? 10. Our whole was 10. What was the part that we knew? 3. What was the part that we knew? The part that we had to figure out was 7. if you look closely at Miss Finney's screen, I filled in my number bond, it has labels, and I also have a number sentence filled out. Are you guys ready to try some practice on your own? Okay, let's get started. Okay, first grade, up on the screen right here, you have 5 problems to complete. You need to make sure that you fill out that number sentence, add your labels, and have a number bond, also with labels. When you're finished with all of your work at the end of the day, don't forget to send it to your homeroom teacher. So either Miss Finney or Miss Kelly, your homeroom teacher. My spoons are trying to fall down. They're just super ready to learn, friends. Okay, friends, make sure you send it either through Remind, email, or Seesaw. At the end of the day, send that work. Also, friends, please don't forget to do specials. There goes that spoon. It's so ready to learn. All right, friends, don't forget to do your specials. Specials is such a fun time of the day. If you are looking for your specials, make sure you go to the McGlone website, find where it says K2 Specials, and click on that so you can see all of your teachers for specials. All right, friends, I'll leave the screen up for a little while. Have a great day. You did a great job. Bye.